Well, this Ellen in Montana here. I had a guy give me a little clean or burnout oven here. We're going to try to melt some gold this morning. I think I've got everything I need here after looking up some things on the internet and stuff. We have some borax here. We have some boric acid. We've got our scale. I've got a new little 5-ounce graphite mold, a couple little crucible molds, and of course my scale and my gold and tongs. We'll see how much gold we've got here. We're going to try to burn out, pour into a little bar. This is all quartz rock that's been crushed and some other little fines and stuff. So we have let's see, this thing here is set in ounces. I'm going to change it back to grams. It looks like we have 45.69 grams on this. We'll get this mixed up, about a 50-50 ratio with the boric acid, and we'll see how things go. Okay, let's see here. We'll pour the gold in the crucible. Crucible was a little bit warm yet. Let's see, by volume, that looks to be good. Kind of like bacon, you just do a pinch of this or a pinch of that, I guess. We'll get her stirred up here a little bit just to get it all mixed in real good. Okay, we will get that set in our oven here. Now that's the side I want to pour out of. Turn that up and we'll let her cook for a while. We'll see what happens. Well, we're working on it. We're still waiting for the temperature to get up. We're right about 1600 degrees. We want to get up to 2000. You know, then we can back her off and let her set right at 2000 and let it cook for a while before we bring it out and pour it. Well, we'll take a look here, see what it looks like in the oven. Get ready to pour this thing. Yeah, it looks like it's good and ready there. So we'll go right over to the crucible here, or the graphite mold. Oh, maybe we weren't quite ready. We still got a big glob right there. Well, we'll close this up and let that melt down. We might have to remelt this here in a bit. Oh yeah, we will. There's a big chunk of gold sticking right out of that. But for our first time, how bad can we screw things up? We'll give it a little bit to harden up, and then we'll just throw her back in and melt her down again. Well, we did reheat this. We got it all melted down pretty good there this last time. Looks like we got a nice square out of her, a nice chunk of glass on the top here. Oop, there we go. Come right out. A nice little chunk there. Got the gold. Got the gold showing on the back side here. We'll cool this thing down here. Got a glass of water there, and well, at least it didn't burn through the cup and melt our plastic table. But we will see what happens here with it. We'll get her out and crack some of the glass off and see how it goes. Yeah, we got a lot of glass on that. I think you can see that there. What we have right there, we'll get her broke off and cleaned up. Like I said, the total amount of gold that we put in there, that we weighed out after it was crushed, was 45.6 grams. So we will see what we have when we get her cleaned up. Didn't quite pour even on the bottom. We got one corner that's a little more rounded there, but we'll clean it up and see what happens.
They stuck that crucible back in there, see if we could melt those little beads off of it and pour it back out here.
Well, there was a result of our first pour. Didn't quite go long enough. We had a little chunk come out that stuck to that. We had of the crushed stuff with the sand and the quartz going in. We had 45.6 coming out. Coming out, we had 41.6. So we will have 4 grams of glass or sand and quartz and stuff that was in that. So not too bad on a cleanup. We'll get this polished up and cleaned up a little bit more and see what we want to do. Well, here's the end result. We remelted that again to get that chunk off the top. Cleaned up pretty good. Ended up with 41.1 grams on the finish, and we started with 45.6 grams. So it cleaned up pretty good, and I guess when we get a bunch of these together, we'll send them all into the refiners.